In November 41, the Japanese bombed Pearl Harbor. By January of 1942, the Japanese were in Singapore. They'd taken 20,000 Allied prisoners. The rest of the army was in the Middle East fighting Rommel, and there's about 10,000 army reserves here with no guns, no nothing. And the Japanese were sinking ships off the coast here. The 25 ships were sunk over about 2 years. They shelled Bondi. They put 3 subs into Sydney Harbour, tried to sink craft that were moored there, and it was a bad time.
I think it was a Friday night, and the pitches had to be abandoned, and we had to go to an air shelter, air raid shelter. They had wardens around here, the warden came and stopped the whole show, and we were ushered up to an air raid shelter. I don't know, I must have been 6 or 7 years old.
I don't think people actually realise how close Australia came.
Yeah, the Japanese were patrolling the off the coast. They launched a seaplane and took aerial photographs of the steelworks. So there were plans afoot. There was two steelworks in Australia at that time. Newcastle and Port Kembla thought the Japanese were going to sweep north. They ended up putting what they called a tank trap. Looking this way, the tank came here, fell in there, couldn't get out here. That was 4 or 5 metres across, 4 or 5 metres deep. The tank just dropped in. That was a theory anyway, but all you would have had to do would have a bulldozer blade on one tank and fill up and then fly over it. But it would have slowed them down. Wollongong there, it started there. It came across the lake, and from Mullet Creek, the bridges at Mullet Creek up to here was a tank trap. Took them about 6 months to do. Working 18 hours a day. The 6 hours was taken off for maintenance of the bulldozers and that, so pretty well flat out. Well, that's where we are here, approximately, and that's where it came out in between Berkeley and Dapto, the tank trap. Okay, we'll now walk down and have a look at the tank trap. It's a wonder these are still, it's amazing that these are still here. 3 foot apart.
3 foot apart,
and tied back at the top, and a brace, and expanded metal of some description, mesh or something, in behind them.
Oh, mesh, yeah.
So these would have been buried in the ground, and then the mesh would have been put on, these would have been put up, and then tied back. Yeah. I haven't gone much further down here because you've got to walk back up.